We're gonna play some online games. Yo, we're gonna play some Madden now, man. My fault. I didn't mean to end. I didn't know it like ended the stream when you changed games.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
The Eagles goats versus freaking chopped Ravens over here, man. Yo, it's gonna look horrible because I'm on PS4, but it is what it is. Over.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
All right, let's lock in.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Jackson.
Ooh, I could have picked that, man. Jalen Carter had to track down Mark Andrews. Let's go Quinyon Mitchell, stopping him on the one.
The catch and run, 59 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So
who was that? Reed Blankenship? Let's go.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zones. And there was good coverage there that forced.
Yes, Jordan Davis stopping. Whoa. He did not get that. He did not get that, dude. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's block this.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on, Brenton Covey.
Brenton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Right, we were in that jet zone.
Jet the Eagles come up here zone. 1st and 10 at their own 16. The slot man in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
Ankles.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
Bang.
And I think both guys love it if you're a quarterback.
Jahan Dotson, what are we doing?
Reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4.
Get him off the field. Get him off the field now.
Hurts sets up.
He's not an Eagle.
Being chased out left.
Bang. Doms.
Boom! Still fighting through tackles. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Got her on the corner. Wide open.
Hurts.
Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, that's a bit.
Double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Network
do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They go play action with Jackson. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it.
Mark Andrews is an X factor? No way.
Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
Big Jordan Davis. Oh my God! You just got lurked by a defensive tackle, buddy.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further.
All right, Jahan Dotson, come on, get open.
That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is
scrambling.
the turning point.
Go.
Is this the spot where those points were given away?
Go.
There he
Go.
goes, right side.
Oh.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage were so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit.
I got it out. I got it out.
I got it. He did.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
Oh, never mind. A.J. Brown.
Throw brought in by Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Right, come on, Saquon.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
Go Saquon. Go Saquon. Go Saquon. Go Saquon. Bang! Touchdown.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley's the GOAT. MVP next year. I'm calling it.
Point away from drawing level. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. The quarterback will keep
Dang, all right, never mind. No good 2 point.
This play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson.
Dude,
that's
what?
Complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And all the way in.
Oh my gosh, dude, how is this possible?
Zay Flowers, 47 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning.
Come on, Dallas got it. You failed me last time. Bang. Open, wide open. Dallas got it down the sideline. And yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas got it. 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Missed it.
And he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one. So
oh my gosh, my accuracy has been horrible.
He goes back out to kick this one off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They go play action now. Jackson.
There's no way he's getting that every time.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is
okay, Rashad Bateman is not getting that.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Touchdown! Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to stretch out their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Come on, Covey.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Let's go with a slip screen.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Escapes the defender, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Couple of nice plays right in a row, and it's an Eagle first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 yards on the touchdown there, and the Eagles have come back to make it a 2-point game.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And
we're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Two and a throw right away. That's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Here's Tua. Open man downfield is Hill. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa forced out to his left. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Tua going to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening.